Hey YouTube, Nova Piper, Saturday morning, a little chilly out, 15 or something, had to put a hoodie on. Good. This is the first pipe I've smoked in. So it's one pipe in 4 days. So last pipe, today's Saturday, last pipe I had was Tuesday. So I'm having a big old bowl, my Eric Stockaby, some Gowth and Hogarth Balkan mixture, no surprise there. I want to have a good enjoyable smoke today, had a rough week. Just trying to cope with life. You know, I remember my last video I was talking about music gear, and all you guys were, a lot of guys saying, hey man, that's cool, I play too, or a lot of guys play in bands or professionally, weekend. To me it's just fun. I want it to be a job. Once it's a job, it loses it's not fun anymore, it loses the enjoyment. But anyway, I recorded, I said I'd do a little recording, and I did. I've been dabbling around with the mandolin for the last few years. I've been playing guitar my whole life, but mandolin's one of the instruments I picked up, so I said, oh, what the hell, right? And go with the kids. Two kids on a bike chasing another kid running. I've been playing the mandolin for a few years. Dabbling around with it. Got a cheap Epiphone mandolin. It's really not fun to play, but teaches you how to play. So I did put a YouTube clip on of a guy just playing the guitar only. I'll put a link down below. He's playing just the guitar for going to California. Does a pretty good job. So I played that on my laptop, and then I set up my phone and recorded myself playing the mandolin along to it. Only a few minutes, so here it is, check it out. Anyway, there you go. One take. That's what it's really like, you know. I'm not going to sit there and try to make it perfect. That takes, it'll take me half the day, you know. Not the best, little shitty spots here and there, but I like just play around. It's just D major, so just play around with the different riffs. I'll never play it twice, the same way twice. I'll never do it. That's how I like to play. I like improvising on my music. I'm going to put another link down below. I'm a huge Zeppelin fan, but I heard a cover of Going to California by Amy Lee. I don't know if you guys are familiar with who she is, but well, 15 years ago maybe, she was in a band called Evanescence. Sort of not really my kind of music. You know, I like a lot of heavy stuff, but I don't like that. You know, hey man, representing Lemmy. That's the whole reason behind this. I heard Lemmy died, man. That's been riding mutton chops ever since. But down below I'll put a link to a cover of Going to California by Amy Lee. She has got some pipes, man. It's like, I heard that song and I just got chicken skin. It's absolutely amazing. Yeah, I haven't done a video in a few days, so I figured I'd do that. Tell me, you know, what you think about my mediocre mandolin playing. There's not a lot of music that I like. But, not a lot of music that I like where you play mandolin. You know, Zeppelin 4. A few songs here or there. I'm not really the kind of guy who sits around with the acoustic guitar or jamming with his buddies. I'm the kind of guy sitting there with a Gibson Les Paul plugged into a Marshall and you know, jamming like that with a full band, you know, drums, bass, everything, vocals. It's too loud, you're too young. Turn it the fuck up. What is it? If it's too loud, you're too old. If it's too old, I can't remember how it goes, for fuck's sake. It's on the back of my hoodie or something. And I really like this tobacco. It's a good thing about trying different stuff, right? You never know. You come across something that you like. I don't think, you know, that's one thing about reviews you watch too. You feel lots of guys out there review tobacco. A lot of guys do a lot of reviews about tobacco. And, you know, there's some blends they review. It's like, oh yeah, that shit's awesome, and then some stuff they think is just fantastic. It's you don't like at all. But it doesn't mean there's anything wrong with it. Everybody's tastes are different. I don't know how I ever got turned on to this. I think I bought it on a whim. I think I was just doing some research. I was looking for Balkan Flake, and it was out of stock at 4 noggins. And somebody mentioned that this shit was pretty good too, made in the same factory or whatever. So I tried it, and it's like, yeah, man, this shit is good. It's different, but it's got all the features I'm looking for. It's really consistent. It's you know, the taste. I've said that before. I haven't had a pipe in 4 days. It's like I better not smoke something too strong. I got some new blends in there. I'm not really too sure if I'm gonna like them or not. They're okay. It's not that I'm not gonna like them. I'll like them, but if I'll ever buy them again. It's like this. Here's an example. Same with coffee, right? Everybody who drinks coffee in Canada drinks Tim Hortons, for fuck's sakes, right? But they changed their beans. That's all there was at one time, was Tim Hortons, right? There was no Starbucks here. So that's all you drank. Everybody grew up on Tim Hortons. And now there's all kinds of different coffees around. And I'll admit, man, I fucking love Starbucks, right? But the cups aren't this big. You know, you can't get a cup this big from Starbucks. It's way more expensive. You know, you gotta, you know, I want a large coffee, just the regular stuff. Do you mean a frap, a fucking whatever? Like, oh, for Christ's sakes, that shit drives me nuts, right? I don't drink coffee because it's trendy. I drink coffee because the world is a much safer place when I drink coffee. I'm sure there's a few of these out there like that. I've been that way my whole life. But coffee's like tobacco. If I had a choice, I'd be drinking Starbucks right now, but you know, I'm not walking 2 kilometers to go get a Starbucks when Tim Hortons is across the street from where I live. You know. Extra large dark roast, 3 sweetener and a shot of espresso. I like strong coffee, right? So that extra espresso shot, it's not too bad. Yeah. But yeah, coffee's like it's like tobacco, right? Some other Lakeland mixtures I was talking about. I want to try my next order. I'm kind of looking forward to it now. One of them's actually a pretty, I would call it a heavy aromatic. I forget what it was called, Ennerdale or something. Yeah, I'm doing some reading on it. Some of you guys mentioned some other blends. I did some research on it. I forget what it was. You guys know exactly what I mean, but I read some reviews on it and they were quite entertaining. You either love it or you hate it. And the people who hate it so bad that like the reviews are comical, the way that they compare it to, you know, flushing your grandmother's friggin' underwear down the toilet and, you know, all this kind of stuff, and so taking the water and soaking your tobacco in it. It's really funny. When I read stuff like that, then I'm kind of like, oh man, should I buy it? Oh shit, right? You don't know, huh? Yeah, check this out. You guys into music? Trying to play the mandolin. I'm playing guitar like my whole life, so like with my picks, I've always used my Dunlop. I think they're called Gator grips. They got that grip to them. I used to play the blue ones, the 1.14. I had 2mm, a black one or something, or a green. It's crazy, you know. Can't do that. I use 10 gauge strings. So gave it to the bass player. I was using 114s. Then when I was trying to get into doing more lead, I went down to I think I just went down a couple steps, and now I'm on these. Just a Dunlop .96. I got about 100 of them. So I can use it on the mandolin, right? It's pretty rigid, but it's good for playing rhythm. It's good for playing lead, and you know, it's on 10 gauge strings on the guitar. It's great. So then my buddy, I got a buddy staying with me, right? I won't get into that, but I had a little fallout with his old lady, so he needed a place to stay quick. So he's been shacked up here on my futon. And you know, he plays too, right? He sings with us in the jam. So he's like, here man, try one of these. And it's a great big fucking triangle, and to me it's like a piece of paper, right? And this is what he uses. And it's like, yeah man, that's a lot better on the mandolin where you're hitting 2 strings at once, right? It's got some flex to it. It took a little bit getting used to, but I got into it. And then I had a Gibson medium, the same shape as the Dunlop. So I tried that on the mandolin, and it's kind of, I don't know, now that I'm used to the big triangle picks, I can't do it. It's just the same gauge, it just has the label in the middle, so you got more grip on it, right? I was just telling them there, before I came out back here, I said, man, it's hard to believe you play a certain type of pick for so long, you get used to it, and then you pick up something else, it's like, whoa, right? You would adjust eventually, you know, but like everything. Hey, how are you?
Good, how you doing?
Good, man. Had a little interruption there. Still haven't found that cat, so one of the guys from the rescue organization just came in the backyard with some food. That's, you know, people going around putting food out. That's cool. But yeah, like I was saying about tobacco and coffee and guitar picks, you know, sometimes you got to give something a chance before you're, you know, if you really like it, or for you to get used to it, even when it comes to a different type of tobacco. I got 2 new cans in there, but I'm not quite sure yet. Haven't really decided. You know, I like them, but I don't know if they're going to be a wow, like that wow factor. This stuff has given me a wow factor. And your tastes change, of course. You know what you really like now. Like I really like the Frog Martins. I barely ever smoked them now. They're great tobaccos. Like I do enjoy them every so often. Smoking the heavy Latakia is definitely, you know, like I like what I like, but holy shit, now it's hard to go back to everything is tasteless to me now unless it's overpowering with Latakia. I don't like that. I want to be able to enjoy a good Virginia. I want to be able to enjoy a nice straight burley, or even if I can get my hands on one, if I can figure out which one I like, a really nice, smooth, consistent aromatic. Right? But I'm tend to leaning away from the sweeter, you know, the Virginia stuff, right? A little joke last video there, my 100 giveaway, my 100 sub giveaway contest winner announced, and I was just, I'm not having a contest. I didn't even realize I had over 100 subs, right? But I want to thank all you guys. You know, like I mean it, right? It's easy just to say it, but you know, I'm enjoying doing this. I really am. And what's cool too is when you watch a video, make a video, talk about some videos you watched, and some of them guys will come back and in their videos and talk about the videos of yours they've watched and stuff, or just some of the comments, right? So it's kind of, like I mentioned before, I don't have anybody that I know of yet where I live that's into pipes. Like people smoke pipes around here, but it's, you know, hey, how are you? I smoke a pipe too, you know. Trust me, I'm not a psycho. That kind of thing, but you know, you guys are my pipe smoking buddies, right? That's the way I look at these videos. You know, now I got over half a bowl left. I got a coffee. I'll sit back now and I'll watch your guys' videos and all that kind of stuff, right? But thanks again for watching, and thanks for subscribing. All right? You guys live life and enjoy your pipes, and I'll see you on the next video.